Good morning, guys. Today is Monday and I'm feeling it big time. With all the snow that we got, I stayed home the whole weekend. I overate the whole weekend and I feel like crap today. So I'm paying for it. And so I'll be at the gym a while tonight after I get off work. But yeah, and I'm running just a tad bit late this morning, so I need to get a move on. But I will talk to you guys again soon, and I hope the drive to work is fine. It should be. From what I understand, the roads have been cleared really good, but there's a ton of snow out. We got 11 inches is what my husband measured, so that was a lot of snow. But I will talk to you guys again soon. It's funny, I get in and this is what my daily calendar for Friday said, but I disagree. This is what it says for today. Now this one I agree with. Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday. I'm feeling much better today. I'm not as tired. I went to bed last night at like 7:45. My intention was to just, relax, watch some TV. It was kind of cold, so I kind of just wanted to snuggle down. And I had DVR'd that show Adam Ruins Everything. I had DVR'd one of those, so I watched it, and then towards the end I started feeling my eyes getting really heavy and everything, so I decided I wasn't going to watch another show, and so I just turned it to the Game Show Network. And because it'll, like, at the time of night of that, it usually will have like Family Feud or Cash Cab or something like that you can kind of just listen to. And so I went ahead and took my glasses off and like rolled over on my side. I don't think I made it through one question. I was out. So I fell asleep probably around 10 after 8 last night. So I woke up early this morning before my alarm and just kind of laid there for a while. And then at 4:30 I just went ahead and got up. So now I'm just coming in. I had to start the coffee pot because it's only like 5 minutes early, the coffee, because it normally goes off at around 5:30, or at 5:30. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make my soup and get my lunch and do all that morning stuff I normally do and get the day started, and I will talk to you again soon. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, and depending on the weather forecast tonight, it might be the last day I drive down to the building. I don't know yet. There is a possibility I'll be working from home tomorrow because tonight they're calling for like freezing rain and ice, and they're saying that the roads tomorrow are going to be really slick and ice covered. So if that still stays in the forecast, then I'm not going to get out and risk myself driving in it if I have the option to work from home. And then Friday during the day is supposed to be fine, except for it's supposed to be really bitter cold, and I already work from home on Fridays, but Friday night we're supposed to get another snowstorm. So we'll see. And we haven't even had much melting at all from what we already got. Yesterday it got up to like 34 Fahrenheit, and so the snow that was on the trees that looked so beautiful, all that came off the trees, which is good for the trees, especially if tonight we're supposed to get freezing rain that would stick to the trees, and then more snow. It would just cause a lot more branch breakage and more power outages and that kind of stuff. So now the snow is actually to the point where it's really pretty in like the backyard and the front yard, but like driving around along the roads, it's disgusting and dirty and gross. But anyway, I need to get my morning stuff ready and gather everything together, but I will talk to you again soon. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday evening. My husband just left for pool and I'm getting ready to, I think I'm going to watch a couple of YouTube videos and then I'm going to watch Paranormal Lockdown that I have on the DVR. But we actually just got back from running errands and then I changed into my pajamas. We went to Target for toilet paper and then we went to the pet store because we needed that Ready water that I use in our fish tank. We have a small fish tank in the kitchen and it's like pre-ready water that has like enzymes and stuff in it. It works really super good. And then we went and ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. They have a honey barbecue chicken salad there that I love. Has grilled chicken and it's really good. And then we went to Walmart because I just needed I needed those cocoa dusted almonds that I like to have and some bananas, and then I picked up a few Lean Cuisine dinners. That store was nuts. It's like we walked over by the frozen like vegetables and stuff and it was like cleaned out. And my husband was like, what in the world is going on? And this lady goes, it's the snowpocalypse, you know, just kind of joking because tonight we're supposed to get the freezing rain and ice. And then Friday is supposed to be another snowstorm. So we'll see. It's just, you know how it's hard for them to predict snow. So they still don't know exactly how much. They just know it's going to be super cold, super windy, and it's going to snow. They just don't know how much yet. And then the Kansas City Chiefs game is on Saturday, and they're saying it could be like one of the coldest games. So that's interesting. But it might be another weekend where I get stuck in the house again. I'm not going to do like last weekend though, and like overeat and stuff. I am just not. I felt so horrible on Monday from doing that I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again. I went way overboard. So, but yeah, that's just kind of the update for now. I do think I'm going to work from home tomorrow. They're still calling for the ice. They're not sure exactly where it's going to be, but it's like, you know, rather than getting up at between 4:30 and 4:45 in the morning, I can just go ahead and sleep till 6, still start work at 6:30, you know, just work from home. I can do everything I need to do here and not have to worry about it. And so, yeah, can't really think of anything else. That's just, we didn't go to the gym tonight. We went Monday and Tuesday, and we're going to go Thursday and Friday. We're just we had a lot of errands to run, so we decided to just get that done. And then, like I said, he had to go. He doesn't have to go play pool, but he likes to play pool, so he went to do that. So that's the update for now. I'll talk to you again soon. Hi guys, it is Thursday, and you are propped up on 2 Kleenex boxes that are stacked together long ways. But I came in, did I say it's Thursday? I did, didn't I? It's Thursday. I came in to make some tea, and I worked from home today because last night the weathermen and we're all about ice, the roads are going to be slick, you know, all that stuff. It didn't happen. It did like rain, but the temperature didn't get cold enough to make everything slick. So it's like they made a big deal pretty much over nothing. So I didn't really need to work from home, but it's okay. You know, it's all right. I still didn't have to drive 45 minutes to work, and so I'm happy for that. So like I said, I'm coming in to make some tea, and I'm filling up the tea kettle right now, by the way. I have one of those electric ones that you plug the disc in and then you put the pot on, and there's a little switch, and then when the water is ready to the right temperature, then it turns itself off. So now I gotta decide what kind of tea I want. And there's my mug. I like store my mug. This is the same mug that I use for my coffee and my tea, but and it's not the same mug every single time. You know how you use different mugs. I'm using this one because it's winter and it's snowy, but I just rinse it out and then it's ready for the next time. And so, I'm trying to think. I have this little container. I think I'm gonna have caramel apple pie. Just gonna use a tea bag because I like loose tea, but sometimes I just don't feel like dealing with steeping it and having the tea leaves and all that to mess with. So I'm not gonna mess with it. And the dog's asking to go outside, so hold on a second. Please don't get muddy. He's still gonna get muddy. That's the bad thing about this time of year too, because where my husband shoveled out a path for Nathan and then like parts of the yard so he can use the bathroom so he can potty out there and stuff, it's all muddy now because the snow melted off of that. There's still a bunch of deep snow. So I like it when he comes back in if he runs through the snow because then it cleans his feet. But we have like a towel on the ground here, and then a lot of times I gotta wipe his feet off, which is really annoying. So I'm trying to think. There's really not anything interesting to share. I just, I've just been working. Right now it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I get off work at 3. I'm just working a normal day today. Unless I skip my lunch and then I could like get off a little early, but we'll just see. If you hear that, that's the tea or the water getting ready to boil. So, and then tonight after I get off, we're gonna go to the gym. I don't think we have any other errands to run. Then probably just come home, eat dinner. I have a scarf. I actually finished another one that's out of that same exact homespun yarn. I'll try to remember it's all the way in there, so I'll try to remember to show it to you. And then I had 3 skeins. It only takes 1 skein to make a scarf on the loom with that homespun. And I have one that the only thing I have left to do is take it off the loom, so I'll probably try to do that and then see what one I want to make next. But I can't think of anything else for now. I kind of just wanted to give you an update, so that's it for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, it's Friday, and I actually just got home. It's 11:06, and I had to take like a break in the morning because I had to go to Quest Diagnostics and get biometrics done. They do a blood draw to check for cholesterol. They measure your weight, your height, and your waist, and that's something that I have to do for the insurance company. We get like an extra discount on our insurance if we do that. So, and then after I get done with that, it was so quick, I ran into Walmart and got a couple of, I only had like one I only had one sports bra, and so I went and got a couple more, and then grabbed me a salad for lunch later. They have this one, let me show it to you. I think I've shown it to you guys before, but they have this one that's an apple and walnut salad with chicken. I love this one. It has, along with like a lettuce variety, it has apples, white chicken meat, spring mix, blue cheese, glazed walnuts, cranberries, and carrots, and then it's a sweet onion vinaigrette. 270 calories. This is like one of my favorite salads from up there, and so I got that for later. And then since I had those biometrics done, and one of them was cholesterol, I had to fast. So I haven't even had any breakfast or anything, so came in to get some of my almonds. I love these. I like these like better than like just the roasted almonds or whatever, and the kind with no salt. I'm not really a big fan of the kind with no salt unless they're in something, but these only have 35 milligrams of sodium, so they're way lower sodium than regular. So got that. Ooh, those are wine glasses tapping together, and a banana. And then I'm gonna go, I don't know if you can hear the dog. This dog, as he's gotten older, has gotten so much noisier. He makes all these weird grunty sounds, and I don't know, he's even snoring more. And he just went to the vet in December, so there's like nothing wrong with him. Are you just turning into an old man? What is your deal? I'm gonna give him a treat real quick. Here. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do something to get you to leave me alone because you're so noisy. And so I'm gonna get some almonds and my banana because I want to eat something, and some water, and then I'm gonna go finish working and get this day done with for work. And I have Monday off because I work for a bank, and Monday is a federal holiday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so it's the day we honor him. And so I'm off work, so I have a 3-day weekend. And the snow they're calling for tonight, I don't know how much snow we're gonna get. They keep changing the forecast, and it depends on what channel you watch, but it sounds like around maybe 3 inches, and then if you live further north is when it's where it's really supposed to get it. So we'll see. We got more last time than what they predicted, so I think snow is just really super hard for the meteorologists to predict. So we'll just see. Hopefully I won't be stuck home all weekend. I'm thinking since it's supposed to start tonight and be over early Saturday, that then they'll get the roads cleared off, and then maybe I can go out and do something Saturday or Sunday. I don't know what. Sunday for sure I'll be watching the Chiefs game, but it doesn't start until like 5:40. So, but yeah, tonight our only plan is just to go to the gym. We don't really have any other plans after that, at least as of yet. Last night we ended up getting Panera for dinner, and then we just watched TV, stuff we had DVR'd, and it's not been a whole lot going on. So that's an update for now. I'll talk to you again soon. So I finished another scarf. This one actually looks exactly like the one I showed you, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and this is actually the third one. I have another one that I finished that's out of this same homespun yarn, and let me look real quick because I have the label. So it's the homespun stripes, and the colorway is gemstone stripes. And I think this works up really good on the loom. I like looming with the homespun. I've heard people don't like it to like crochet with or use needles because it's kind of like puffy. I don't really know how to explain it, but this is the loom that I use for scarves. And I really liked the working with the homespun. I'd totally do it again. So there we go. Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday. First off, I wanted to tell you guys about the wax that I'm melting in my wax melters right now. It is from Walmart. It's Better Homes and Gardens, and this one is Fresh Orchard Apples. This smells so good. It literally smells like a fresh apple. It's like making the house smell like so clean and fresh right now. So I really like this. I would recommend this one if you like that kind of scent. And also, we did not get the kind of snow they were talking about last night in the southern part of the Kansas City area. So it mostly went north, so we only got about like a dusting to an inch. It is super, super, super cold outside though. It's really, really windy and very cold. So I'm like in a sweatshirt with a shirt underneath, and I'm letting the dog out. I don't know how he can stand to go out there, honestly, but he keeps wanting to go outside. But I just lost my train of thought. Oh, it's really, really cold, but I'm still going out, There was some ice on the roads, but they've been working on clearing. See, now he wants right back in. He's trying to get a treat is what he's doing. It's not going to work. Anyway, he keeps making me lose my train of thought. Oh, the roads they were working on clearing, but I'm still going to be really careful. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going out to the big Target. You know, the one that I went out to a couple of weeks ago, maybe even last Saturday? No, the one before, with my husband, and I didn't get a look around and stuff because he was there. So I'm going to go out there. And then I might go to the Dollar Tree and I might go to Michael's. Just depends on how long I spend in Target and what I buy there. So, like, you know, although if I got anything cold, it would probably be just fine in my trunk, because it's freezing outside. So, but yeah, that's the update for now, and I'm getting ready to head out. Hey guys, so, I don't know if you can you see that there's an owl on this hat? I'm at a light, by the way. I made this hat on a loom. It's the hardest hat I've ever done, so I've never done another one, but I love it, and I kept it for me. But I wanted to give you an update on the situation with my oldest. Just, I guess, give you another little piece of information. I got some comments from people that I really appreciate the advice from. I really do. And several of them were kind of, you know, the tough love kind of thing, which would be much easier if my oldest didn't have really big problems with anxiety, which is he also has depression. And so that makes an impact on the job situation. I do not know why the camera on my phone is like wiggling. It's like making this wiggle motion. So I won't talk for long because that's got to be annoying. And there has been some hospitalization because of a suicide attempt, which is something that we have dealt with and was horrible, and I didn't talk about it when we were going through it, and I'm not going to go into details and stuff, but so that makes, you know, full-blown tough love a little bit difficult, because I'm always afraid of how far to push them, you know, and part of me feels like they know that. Not that they threaten anything or you know, I don't know. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of details about it because it's really, you know, it's very personal for my child. So it's their business, really. You know what I mean? I don't want to share like all their stuff. But we did make it to where the internet shuts down overnight. So I got a timer. It's like a digital timer that you just plug into the outlet, and then we plug the modem into it, and so it shuts off throughout the night. It comes on again at 4:30 in the morning because I want to have the internet, because when I'm getting ready in the morning I watch YouTube videos. So we've done that. We've also had another discussion about finding a job. So we just need to stick on them, you know, about getting out there and looking for a job. That is so weird how that's doing, because my phone holder is not moving. It's like the camera. I don't know. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you that update. We did do the internet thing, so the hours now that they're keeping are more normal hours, so that's good. And so yeah, we're just gonna keep going, you know, do other steps, you know, slowly, not do everything all at once and overwhelm them and stuff. So, oh, if you like these gloves, I got them at Walmart. So that's an update for now. I'm gonna keep making my way to Target. The roads are fine. It's just really super windy, so I'm gonna be careful. Okay, so once I got on the different highway and the road that this store is on, the roads were not fun, but I made it. boats are right next to bathing suits. I just saw some of these I'm thinking about getting for Nathan. They're human grade, made in the USA, and the ingredients are just chicken. So I think I might get these for him to try. That'd be a nice little treat. I want to try these so bad, but I don't trust myself. If somebody's tried these, what do you think? I really don't trust myself, so I'm gonna pass them up. I'm gonna get these instead. Then I'll still feel like I'm having cookies, but it's portion controlled. They also have my soups on sale, so I'm stocking up on lunch soups, and I love these for snacks. So I'm done in Dollar Tree. I figured I would just show you what I got. I got some paper towels. I've never tried these before, but it says it's 100 2-ply sheets for $1, so I figured I would try them. And they have them that are the one size, and then they also have, like, you know, that Selecta size. Then I got some Ouchless elastics from Goody, because I've been pulling my hair back when we go to work out, and I only have like 2 elastics or rubber bands or whatever you call them. And I bought this little guy because I think you guys know I like to decorate like my cubicle for different holidays. I wish they would have had like some other kind of things to go with him. They had like these shamrocks that were felt, but they were covered in glitter. I'm not a glitter fan. Just mainly because it gets everywhere. And then for Valentine's Day, I got this for my desk also. I got this little banner. And this little banner. And then in the middle of these, I'm gonna hang this heart. It's just this little, not glitter. So that's what I'm gonna hang. And then Michael's is just right across the street. So that's all I got at Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna go over to Michael's and look around. And the other thing I like about these little guys is you can fold them up. Like their legs and stuff kind of fold down because they have like these little things. Because I just store all that stuff at my desk at work too, and then it's like all Dollar Tree stuff. So you know, it's one of those things where if it would ever come to where I got laid off again or something, and I didn't want to take all that stuff home, I would just put it, like a lot of times they'll have like a donate pile for like when they're cleaning the stuff up, and since it's only $1 a piece, I'd just throw the stuff in that pile. It's kind of funny because it hasn't quit snowing. It's really light and powdery. And I'm telling you, that beep is because I have a remote start on my car. I'm so thankful on days like today. The sad thing to me anyway is that it won't work at work because the parking lot is so far away from the doors. If I want it to work, I would have to like go outside closer to the parking lot to start my car and then go back inside. And it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit of staying warm. But if there was a day that I drove down there when it was going to snow, which I wouldn't because I would work from home, but if there was, then I probably would go outside and start it and let it run so that I would have time for the snow to melt and stuff. The funny thing is, on Facebook, you can, or you know how it shows you your memories? One of my memories from today, from I think it was 2011, it took me 4 hours to get home from work. That was before I had a laptop and the option to work from home, and I would have had to drive to work, and it took me 4 hours to get home. There was another time where it actually took me 6 hours to get home, and the funny thing about that one was it was gonna be like we were gonna have like a salad day or something at work, you know, where everybody brings in snacks, and I had bought croutons, and I ended up eating those damn croutons while I was stuck for 6 hours. There's a lady in front of me, and the light is green, and she like, it was taking her a while, but then it was like her car was in reverse or something, and she started going backwards, but she caught herself real quick. I don't know what she was doing. There's also a Big Lots next to Michael's, but sometimes I don't really like that store that much, except for around Halloween. I think they get some really cool Halloween things, and honestly they get some pretty cool Christmas stuff too. Oh man, this parking lot is icy. I hope the where you walk isn't. I almost fell coming out of Dollar Tree. Well, not coming out of Dollar Tree, but getting close to my car, because it was nice and clear, so I was walking kind of confident, you know, and then I hit a slick spot, and then I wasn't confident anymore. But I don't really need anything at Michael's. I just really like looking around in there, and it's only $12.50, so I figured I'd go in there and see what they have, see if they have anything on clearance. If they should happen to have their Loops and Thread Charisma yarn on sale, I might pick up a few skeins. I'm in the knitting mood now. I started another scarf yesterday, and what else? And my husband's making homemade barbecue meatballs for dinner tonight. We're having that, and then this little asparagus like dish that we really like. All three of us love it. So now I'm gonna go in Michael's, see what they have. I'll share with you if I find anything. That's not that great a deal. My favorite kind of yarn to knit scarves with on the loom. It goes on sale for better than that though. And they need to really get some new colors. They've had the same colorways for years. I like these gloves. They have like this part so you can like touch your phone still and it works. Well, I'm done at Michael's, and this is what I bought. This is the only thing I bought. These are googly eyes, and my mom might be able to guess what they're for. But I got, I have that Shark robot vacuum. Looks like a Roomba, you know, but it's the Shark version. And when my mom was here to visit, she suggested putting eyes on it because, you know, she and I are kind of like that. You guys know I have eyes, like big googly eyes on my refrigerator, which if Target ever gets those back in the dollar spot again, I should get another set. They have them at Michael's and stuff, but they're kind of expensive there. And even these, I used a 40% off coupon because, you know, like if you have the app on your phone, you can get the coupon. And Walmart might have them anyway, because one of the googly eyes on my refrigerator is kind of coming apart. Although I probably could just glue it. And those ones are glow in the dark too. But anyway, at Michael's, I walked all around in that store, and that's all I bought was the googly eyes, because I didn't need any Christmas stuff. Even though I looked at it, I like looking at that stuff. It makes me happy. And I'll put those googly eyes on my robot vacuum, so my little iRobot. So then when it's vacuuming around, it's gonna have little eyes. It's gonna be so cute. I already named her Sheila because she's a shark. So I was thinking of like the SH sound, so her name is Sheila. It's another one of those things where my husband gets on my nerves because he'll say, "We hardly ever use it." That's because when it gets used, we're either not home or he's not home, because I'll run it. Because, I mean, honestly, it can get kind of annoying because they're kind of noisy. And she vacuums for like an hour, and so I'll do it when we're not home, or like I ran her Friday, for example, while I was he was gone. I was set up in Daniel's room, using that as my office, so me and Nathan were just in there, and I shut the door and just let her do her thing. So I'm like, well, do you want me to pull the app up? Because I have the app on my phone and it tells all the times you used it, and I showed him, you know, I says I can show you on the calendar how many times it gets used. Just because you don't see it getting used doesn't mean it doesn't happen. He did that with me with that spin mop once before too, where he was like cleaning up parts of the garage, and that's where I have the bucket hung. It's like an O-Cedar mop, and so the mop itself, you just kind of like turn it a certain direction and it like collapses in on itself, so you can just hang the bucket and the mop just right on a hook, real easy. It's very convenient. And one day he was like, "I don't know if this thing's ever even been used." I don't know what he thinks the floor gets mopped with, or who mops it. It must just be some kind of little gremlins or elves or gnomes that live in the house somewhere. But man, that made me so mad. So the next time I used it, I made sure he was home, man, so he could see. It was like, oh my God. Because I'm one of those people that when I clean, I kind of like to be by myself. And so you guys know on Wednesdays, like when he goes and plays pool, that's normally when I dust, you know, and do like the big vacuum and stuff. So, and he knows that too, but it just cracks me up. I don't know, I wish I had something that would do all the housework, because Lord knows I'm the only one that does. Did your guys' husbands ever do that to you, or your significant others, do they ever do that to you? I don't think this thing's ever been used. I wanted to take that mop bucket and knock him in the head with it that day. But anyway, I was just trying to tell you about the googly eyes. And then I did go into Big Lots, and I'm going to take back what I said. I think that store's cool. It's like, I don't know, I walked around in there because I thought I wanted to get some more steps in, because my husband and I have decided we're going to go to the gym 4 times a week, probably Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and you know, take the weekends off at the gym, but I still want to get steps in. So I went over there to walk around, and I ended up, I put it in my trunk. I was going to show it to you, the stuff I bought. I will show you when I get home. what I got from Big Lots. I showed you Target's stuff while I had it. But they had, my husband, he has like some Bluetooth headphones, and we just buy these really cheap ones, you know. I'm not going to spend the money that Apple wants on the iPods, and I'm not going to spend the money, you know, like for Beats or one of those. I think the most expensive like headphones in our house are probably the ones that I have that cost like $25 or $30. Well, he has some wireless, or they're Bluetooth. They're not exactly wireless. They have a wire, you know, that goes from one to the other. So there's still a wire that hangs below his neck. He doesn't like that. He said he would rather have something that goes above his head. And he doesn't want the kind that goes around your neck, you know, that goes on the back of your neck and then the buds go in. He doesn't want that. So while I was at Big Lots, they had some for $10. And the ones he has, he got for like $10 the day after Thanksgiving at Walmart. And they work really good. He really likes them. And so I figured for $10, you know, I'll go ahead and pick them up. So I got him some of those. He wants those for the gym because like on the treadmill, we'll like jog for a very short period of time. It's mostly walking really fast. And that thing will like smack you in the neck, and that's what he doesn't like about it. So I got that for him, and then he also has been talking about trying out like protein powder, and you know, for like a protein shake. And so they had a little pack, you know, that, well, you may not know, but Muscle Milk is like a brand that's got like 20 grams of protein, I think. Well, I went ahead and bought him 2 little packets, a vanilla flavor and a chocolate flavor, so he could try it, and then a little shaker. And then I got a really cool thing that I hope works out on the counter for the coffee pot. So I'll show that to you when I get home too. So now it's 2:20, and so I'm headed home. The ice is off the roads now. It's 19 degrees, so it's not too warm. And I have 2 of my tires that are showing, because it's so cold out, they're showing like low, but that happens a lot when it's really super cold. So my husband, once I get my car in the garage and it gets like more evened out, he'll check the air, and if they really do need air, he'll take it up and air them up. So we actually have a compressor too, so he could just do it at home. But trying to think, I still don't know how many steps I got in. I need to look on my Fitbit. I love having a Fitbit. And I noticed something that's really cool too is it tracks, I always keep track with it of my like resting heart rate, you know, with my heart stuff. And that's why I got the Fitbit Charge, I think it's called, is because it tracks your heart. And now that we've been going to the gym, it tracks like when you're in like a target heart range, like when you're in fat burn and cardio. And it's been sending me like little way to go messages and stuff. And I like that little pat on the back. I'm thinking about getting my husband one for his birthday. His birthday is in May, and another reason I got, dang it, this thing is doing this again. Another reason that I got the Charge is it's waterproof. So like when we go to Oceans of Fun, we can wear it. And I don't care about getting a tan line, because probably what I'd end up doing is taking it off to spray down or lotion up with sunscreen and then sticking it back on. But you do so much walking out there, and I always feel like I lose out on those steps because I couldn't wear my Fitbit because it wasn't waterproof, where this one is. But I might get him one because he walks a lot too, like for work, because since he's a salesman, and he uses his iPhone and lets it track the steps, but I don't know how accurate that is. Apple, it's probably pretty accurate. And then, but then once he gets home, or if he's not wearing his phone, it doesn't track the steps for him. So I might get him, or maybe ask him if he'd be interested. Well, yeah, and then like at the gym, he doesn't wear his phone, so he's all those steps on the treadmill, he's not getting those. But we both really like Planet Fitness. This is goofy, but one of the things I like about it is their color scheme is purple. So everything in there is purple, and I love that. But they have a really great variety of equipment, and they have a ton of treadmills and stuff. And so we never have a hard time finding a treadmill, like right next to each other. And sometimes I will go on the treadmill for an hour, and just that's my whole workout. It's got these workouts that you can pick where it'll increase the incline and stuff, and the speed and everything, so you get a really good workout on it. And then or sometimes I will go on the treadmill for like 30 or 40 minutes, and then I'll do the weights and the machines. Not the weights, I don't do like the free weights, I do like the machines. Like I like to do there's an ab one, and there's some hip ones, and then glutes, you know, for your butt. And I like to do those. And eventually I'll do arms too. I'm being really careful with my shoulders, because if you remember, I talked about it probably at least a couple of months ago. I thought I had like injured my rotator cuff on both sides, and the doctor thought so too, but he didn't think that it was, you know, surgery worthy. He didn't do an MRI, he didn't do anything like that, but he ended up being right anyway, even though I was doubting him. And he just gave me some like little exercises and told me, one of the things that was aggravating it the most, believe it or not, was putting a bra on. You know, because I was doing it where you reach behind you, because it's a back closure. All my bras are back closures. Real quick, I had it happen to me 2 times, and it was at work. 2 different bras that came unsnapped in the front, right in the middle of a work meeting. You know, and then you're sitting there like with your arms like, okay, you know, just waiting for the meeting to get over so you can get into the bathroom and fix your bra. So I'm a little leery of front closures. Anyway, so what I do, and a lot of people do, and my mother-in-law even reminded me, is instead of hooking it in the back by reaching my arms behind me, I, you know, put it in the front and hook it, and then just twist it around and then put the straps on. That has made a huge difference, because I think it has allowed my shoulders, whatever I did to irritate them, it's allowed them to heal. And then I do like these exercises where you kind of get in a doorway and put your hands on either side and then lean forward, and it kind of stretches the shoulder blades and stuff. And so they feel so much better. They don't hurt just to hurt. It's like I have to be doing a motion that's just kind of where I can start feeling it, but that's been a huge difference. So I'm being careful at the gym, but I still want to start doing some bicep and tricep stuff. But we're just easing our way in, you know, we're not going, you don't go for a couple of weeks and, you know, go all out, and that's how you injure yourself and stuff. So, but anyway, I just was going to show you googly eyes, and then I talked for 14 minutes, so I'm going to get home now, and I'll talk to you again soon. Well guys, I got home and I put up all my groceries and everything, and completely forgot to show you the stuff I got at Big Lots. But I can show you, like, it won't be in the packaging, but I can show you kind of what I got. These are the headphones I got my husband. And then this is the thing I was excited about for the coffee pot. See, it pulls the pot out from the wall, like on it smoothly, so then you can fill it up. So that was nice. And then this is the blender bottle that I got my husband. It's got a metal whisk in there, BPA free, genuine blender bottle. And then the little protein powders. So that's that. That's my messy husband corner. I got this little container to try to help contain his mess, but you know, he needs somewhere to put his stuff. And that's the new Ninja coffee pot. I actually have only run 2 hot water cycles through it because I just set it up today, and then the first thing you do is run 2 hot water cycles through it, which is why it's like foggy, because I just did that. And I think I showed these to you guys. I did end up buying these at Target for Nathan. It says they're human grade kitchen crafted natural dog treats. Hope he likes them. We have barbecue meatballs going in there. You can't really see them, and I'm not going to take the lid off because, you know, that wouldn't be good. Got the meat thermometer ready because we always check just to make sure. They're already smelling so good. And now I'm sitting here trying to decide where to put the googly eyes. I don't think they look good. Hey, buddy. I don't think they look good on the front. I like them up on the top. And then like for the little dust cup, that looks like her little mouth right here. They don't look right up here. They look good here, I think. So I'm going to adhere them with some Scotch mounting things. They're like little squares, and see what it looks like. Oh man, I'm gonna redo the eyes because I forgot the other part's the front. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Guys, this is liable to be another failure because I don't know how good the eyes didn't look good on the top, so I put them on the back, and she's able to dock herself, but I have a feeling when she pulls away, her eyes are going to fall off. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, here's the current scarf I'm working on. Let's try and see. Oh, there went one eye. These mounting squares do not work. So now I have packing tape, like just, you know how you take tape and kind of fold it amongst itself? I'm trying that. So I'm going to see if she'll work, and then I'm going to see if she'll dock herself with eyes on. Here we go again. Okay, is it making her... she might still knock her eyes off. Let's get down on her level, shall we? See if she comes this way. She does look really cute with eyes. Oh, come over here. Huh. Hello? Are you going to come this direction? Okay, now I'm going to get on the app and tell her to dock and see what she does. See if she's successfully able to dock herself with eyes on. Okay. What you doing, girl? I think she had to go out a little further. It's still not going to work. Go forward a little bit more. Okay, are the eyes messing with her? I think the eyes might be messing with her. Yeah, the eyes are definitely messing with her. Okay, I'm gonna have to think, maybe put them straight on top. I'm gonna try one more thing. Okay, she actually does look pretty cute like this, because that could be her nose and mouth. And let's see if she's able to dock herself. Or did I just totally mess her up? I don't think so. It still looks adorable with eyes. Let's see if she'll dock. Success! I'm like totally flat-haired from hat hair, but so, you know, I could have just not even shared my struggles with you, and I could have just made it seem like it just worked out perfectly and put the eyes on the right place the first time, but those were my struggles. And dang, she's cute with eyeballs. Now I want to put eyelashes on her, but I think I won't. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the week and get it uploading, because we're just going to have dinner and just probably sit and watch TV and stuff and not really do anything else tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the week. But thanks for spending another week with me, and I will, man, my head looks big and round when my hair's flat. But I will talk to you again next week.